Hello, friends. It's Friday, man. Thank goodness. Did you guys have a good week? Yeah? No? Maybe so. It's lunchtime. I'm labeling bottles. You know, all the fun stuff that everybody likes doing. Picking up what I'm throwing down? Is it raining in your side of the world? Because it has been raining here for days. And I am so tired of the rain, to tell you the truth. I gotta get some scissors. Ugh! So, how is everybody feeling? You know, it sucks when you're not feeling good. I'm on this parasite cleanse. Oh, hey, Lindsay. Yeah, so I'm on the parasite cleanse. I skipped yesterday. And I did not take any of my tinctures either. So it was a whole day of nothing. I honestly thought that my inflammation would be over the top today. But I've been drinking a lot of citrus water with Celtic salt in it. So it's helped my electrolytes. I've, of course, been making sure we're doing low carb, no sugar, which can give you inflammation. Anybody else notice how carbohydrates and sugar makes your body ache? Like your joints? It's a true thing. It really does. And I just am not a fan of that at all. So I'm bottling up some Monroe Effect. And I'm sure if you follow me, you know exactly what that is. It has all kinds of good things in it. It's face oil. I've got a before and after photo of me from beginning of starting to put this on my face to right now. Just an FYI, I'm an old fart. I'm 57, soon to be 57. I don't know, about 30 days or so. And I was a sun worshiper. I grew up in the 70s, 80s, before the ozone layer threat. You can't have any aerosol cans. When we would use baby oil and iodine and mix it together so we got a darker tan. Yeah, those days. We own a boat, so I'm on the boat quite a bit. I do try to, use a hat when my bad memory remembers to do so. But I usually do. As you can see, I'm not really dark tan-wise on my face. The color, a lot of people may think that I'm sunburned, but my color is from my rosacea. Hey, girl, hey! So, just bottling this up, new batch. The only thing different in this Monroe Effect, this new batch, is I have added some Italian squalene oil. Hey, Sandy Lou. Man, lunchtime's when I need to come. I'm seeing all those ladies I don't usually get to see when I'm on in the evening. So, like I said, just bottling up some Monroe Effect. Hey, Linda. Well, good, Lindsay. It sounds like you've been busy. What do they say? Idle hands are the devil's playground. That's why I'm always busy. So yeah, I'm trying to think. The only thing, oh, I take that back. There is something different in this batch other than the squalene oil. I have added neroli oil. Neroli is an essential oil. It's wonderful. It's a very high-priced oil, but I was able to find it with a jojoba oil carrier. And it smells absolutely wonderful. So I did add that into this batch and the squalene. So just an overview of what is actually in here. You've got burdock, andrographis, guarana, sencha green tea, olive leaves, geranium, rosehip, grapeseed, grape skin, carrot seed essential oil, squalene oil, neroli oil, argan, jojoba, castor, emu, vitamin E, and frankincense essential oil. Shit's packed. Packed, I tell ya. So any of you ladies out there who have tried the skin tightening, any feedback? Or the puffy eye, any feedback at all? Anybody who's been doing the Monroe effect? Yes, no, maybe so. Also, your tinctures, guys. I know a lot of you on here have been buying my tinctures. What do you think? I want the good, bad, and the ugly, man. Tell me how I can make it better for you. What did you buy it? What expectations when you bought it? And what didn't it meet? So, you know, for example, let's say you bought the Relax and Chill because you expected to not have anxiety. Or you got it because you wanted to be able to sleep. And it didn't do either one for you. Or you bought the pain tincture and it just isn't strong enough for you. Let me know, because I can tailor it to your needs. If you wanted to sleep and the Relax and Chill doesn't do what you want, we need to have that conversation. And I could add some herbs that are known for sleep assistance. Or if it was nerve pain, because the pain tincture has teasel root in it, but it's not the main herb in there for pain, we would just need to, you know, kind of add more teasel root. If you're looking for lower back, knee, hip relief from a pain tincture, then we'd need to adjust another herb that focuses on those areas. You got the wild lettuce and the pain, it helps a bit, but dealing with nerve pain, so we would need to up, you know, your teasel root. And of course, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time for those herbs to get in there and have that conversation, especially when it comes to nerve pain and teasel root. Teasel root actually works with the nerve endings to let them know, hey, you're misbehaving. This is the way you're supposed to be acting. So it does take a little bit of time on those, just enough way. And that's anything, guys, including your skincare. It doesn't happen overnight. I wish to hell it did. So what else going on? Alexa, turn it down. I was jamming, guys. I was pouring face oils, this face oil, and I was also pouring, straining, I should say, a batch of oregano oil. And that baby has been macerating 3 months. 3 months. Been shaking all the time. It hasn't been neglected. I just been putting off, I don't know why. Well, oils are not my favorite thing to strain. Oils and glycerites are not my favorite thing to strain. Plus, I don't know if any of you saw the one video where I was talking about the Monroe effect, and I had already strained it 3 times. And because a lot of the ingredients that are used are very fine. Some of them are powder. It's hard to strain it to the point to where it doesn't feel gritty. And of course, we don't want to put anything on our face gritty. So I've been straining it, and I couldn't, it was just such a frustrating thing. I was up to 3 times. I'm like, what the hell do I need to do? Wind up buying nut bags. John let me borrow his. But they're little bags when you make like your own almond milk or cashew milk, things like that. And I do have to say, if you do a lot of, hey Prana, hi Lizette. If you do a lot of straining of oils, and from my experience with the oils, and if you do your own milk or you do glycerites, get a nut bag. They're on Amazon. I'm doing good, Prana. How are you? Hey, Nikki, shouldn't you be, like, working? Somebody asked a question. Good morning. You recommend something for thyroid? Well, I'm not a doctor, sweetheart. Look at you, Nicole Christine. Thank you. That's my sister, guys. She better be sending me stuff. I'll beat her up when she gets home. So I'm not a doctor, Lizette. And I have not personally dealt with anyone who has an overactive thyroid. But let's think about this. Let's look at the root cause. So the first thing is, what controls the thyroid? The thyroid is controlled by your hypothalamus, and it is in the base of your brain. And the hypothalamus not only controls your thyroid, it controls your pituitary gland, it controls your adrenal glands, all those things that are producing hormones. So with that being said, you need to look at changing your diet. Look at, sorry guys, I'm trying to multitask and it's not a good thing. Go with you got to get rid of the processed foods, first of all. Low carb, and you want to, because it's going to help cleanse the actual lymphatic system and endocrine system, which those glands are a part of. So with looking at the endocrine system, because the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and all that is part of that system, you need to start first looking at cleansing the lymphatic system. So look at the lymphatic system. Cleavers is your best friend for the lymphatic system. It loves your lymphatic system. It cleans out those lymph nodes, those glands, things like that. Look at black seed oil. It is good for so many things, and you'd want to look at some barberries. Try consuming barberries. Yes, so just a tip, in my link in my website, I have a tincture that's called Lymph and Live. It's going to help your liver and it's going to help your lymphatic system. I also have, I don't know how old you are, Lizette, but if you're a younger lady and you're experiencing problems with PCOS, your hormone balancing, which is what you need because of the endocrine system, the hypothalamus, the cortisol levels, yada, 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 yada. I have a tincture called Femme Vitality, and it helps with all those things. It has things in there like white peony, which helps the uterus and the blood to the uterus. Not that you're going to bleed more, but it makes the uterus healthy. It helps the lining of the uterus. There's also things in there like Domniana, which help regulate your hormonal levels and your stress levels. It also, I believe it has ashwagandha in there. It has maca for energy. It has dong quai. It has false unicorn in there also, and all those are good along with black cohosh. You know, the standards that we hear everybody talking about, the black cohosh, and I can't remember, black cohosh, evening primrose, shaktavari roots, wild yam, and there's another one that I'm not remembering. But, so Femme Vitality. Yes, Femme Vitality. You would want to look at the lymph and liver. And think about getting some black seed oil. Honestly, I recently started using the Guru Nanda black seed oil. And it has the D3 and the K2. I'm liking it. Can I say I've really noticed a difference from my previous black seed oil? No, but it is cheaper, but it is smaller in size than what I was getting before. So when you look at the volume amount versus pricing, it was better what I was getting. But again, I just started taking this about a week ago, and I haven't really noticed a difference, but it takes time to notice a difference. So timetoheal.net, it's on the links in there. Subscribe. And all my subscribers, I believe you should have an email in your email box for some information. And yeah. What else is going on, friends? Friends, my makeup's running. Well, good. I'm glad you got it, Cindy. Don't forget, happy Independence Day. Let freedom ring, man. So, about the Titan sub, I don't think any of us are really surprised with the end results. As time went on, I think everybody probably knew what had happened. It's very sad. Definitely not something I would have on my bucket list of things to do. As I've gotten older, you know, and you start, I don't know, technology gets better, you know, when you start seeing more videos, whereas when I grew up, you know, technology wasn't that great. Jacques Cousteau, you know, he would go into the depths of the ocean, but again, their technology was very limited. But as I've gotten older, and as technically has gotten much better, I used to want to go on a cruise. You know, to this day, I've never been on one. But, you know, you know, the ocean's awfully deep. And there's areas we have never discovered. We have discovered more of space and been in areas of space more than we have in the ocean. Angie, does the Monroe effect help with under eye bags? No, it doesn't. It does not have the essential oils or the carrier oils to help with the under eye bags. But you can use the Monroe effect as, hey, welcome back. You can use the Monroe effect as your base oil and add a little bit of sea buckthornberry to it. And what would you want in that? Sea buckthornberry and, hold on. My memory is just, I'm on the wrong laptop. Let me turn on my personal, I'm on my work laptop. Yeah, it's crazy. We've only discovered 30% of it, you know. That's scary. And then you want to go down there with the Titanic with Restless Souls? Restless. I mean, come on, guys. The movie Titanic was not real. They glorified that and turned it to a romance. There weren't any people, oh, Frankie, or whatever his name was, you know? I mean, come on, these people, children, you know? I don't want to be going down in there. No. I'll watch Manned above the sea level Plus, I was watching this video today. These people, I don't know why I didn't remember that. These people were on a cruise and they were going through a storm. There were lawn chairs and everything else flying around, blowing people across the deck. And I'm like, oh God, where are all these kids? And they just fly off the side of the ship. And you know, we've all heard about people falling off the ships before. Anyway, back to your question on to the puffy eye. You would need coffee essential oil. Coffee essential oil. It's going to constrict. And you also want frankincense and geranium. Frankincense essential oil and geranium essential oil. And that will help with the puffiness and dark circles too. But, yeah. There's no way. Yes, we do, Lindsay. We have to give them time. But yeah, I don't want to go into the depths. And you know, have you guys ever seen those videos, the military videos, which of course these things could be fake. I don't know. I don't know how, I don't have the equipment to get a video and then use a certain software on it to make sure the pixels are correct and if they've been altered and if this was an original picture. I don't know how to do that. You can, but I don't know how to do it. But anyway, there are these videos that supposedly, do I have that combo in my store? No, but you can do a custom. There's an option to do a custom order. It's a 10 milliliter roller ball. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me find my stuff. Ugh. It's a 10 milliliter roller ball. So it's this big. Here's my hand. And it's oil. It lasts you a long time. But yeah, you would just need to put in what you wanted and everything, and I could do it for you. Military videos showing these unidentified flying objects flying right past the big ships, you know, and stuff, and then disappearing in the ocean. My point being, the ocean's very large. We haven't experienced it. Do you think the aliens could be underground? Did you guys see that video where the dude in Las Vegas called 911, and then there was the body cam of the cop that caught something in the air that was green luminescent? It was really weird. And the 911 call that went around by with it. Kind of crazy. You put the dark 3 times 8 a.m., the bright in the morning. Working. Good. Good. I love it. I don't have the puffy eye. Well, I got a little bit of, but I think that's more bone. Yes, if that's what you want. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm glad it works. I gave some to, or did I give skin tightening to my aunt? I don't know, guys. I've given so many of my family things. I don't know anymore. I made a 5 milliliter roller ball this morning for that son of a bitch. I'm trying another recipe. And I'm going to try this one right here to get rid of age spots. You're welcome. Kehu? Why do I want to say Keanu when I see your names? Kehu. Kehua? I work with a girl whose name is Huehua. I know, and I've got them everywhere. I got that from my dad. My dad had them all over his face as he got older. All over. And I remember thinking when I'd see him, boy, I hope I don't get those. Well, hello. Yep. We do. So I made that this morning for H spots. We're going to see K-How. Okay, thank you. We're going to see how that works. What else did I make? A specific one for my rosacea. So I've been working on, you can't really tell here. Been working on the broken capillaries. It's working. But like Lindsay just said, it doesn't happen overnight, friends. It's going to take maybe months, but eventually they'll go away. And being diligent about it, being consistent. So I've been working on that. And then the rosacea. So I ended up getting some fun oils. I got a kiwi seed oil, which is supposed to be marvelous for rosacea. So that's in it. What else? I got that squalene that I put into the new Monroe, well, this batch of the Monroe Effect. And Naomi, you have one right there too? Or the chest? Yeah, my grandson has one right there, but his is shaped as a heart, oddly. Both. Well, sisters. We're sisters from another meisters. So I did the rosacea, and I did the age spot. And this is one thing, friends, that you want to make sure you never do. When you're making your tinctures, when you're making anything, and you're making your own skincare, you make a 5 little milliliter bottle of it, and you don't label it. I have no idea what this is. No idea what it is. So, I just hate to throw it away because these essential oils, I have a lot invested in them, you know. I've done a lot of research on these oils. So I'm just going to put it back. Hope my memory comes back. Hope that, oh, I needed to make that. It smells good. It smells like it has neroli in it. So that tells me it was something specific because I don't throw and this would have straight neroli essential oil, which is different what I put in here today. I put the neroli plus jojoba in this. This is pure essential oil. I'm going to be honest, the bottle of neroli essential oil, guys, is $78. It's expensive. So I ain't throwing that away. I'm not dumping it. So I'm going to try to remember. So I am going to be doing, oh no, I'm not going to trash it. No, that's mine. But it has neroli in it. I can smell the neroli. It's very, neroli reminds me of, oh, like when you're driving down the street and you smell magnolia, kind of like a magnolia, but yet like a jasmine. It's just a nighttime, beautiful flower smell. It just smells good. Yeah. Jasmine, yeah. But I don't have a jasmine essential oil, so it's not, I know it's not jasmine. It's neroli. But you have a bad case of RA in your hands. Back so much, I can't fast. A mix of and some. I'm sorry, Naomi, I'm not understanding of everything you're saying there. Yes, they hang up. They're literally right beside me. Ooh, I hate moving this thing. I got a new one. I just haven't put it together. All right, you have a bad case of rheumatoid arthritis in your hands and back. So much pain. You can't make a fist. Your hands of a, something look like a sausage. Aww. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I've got a pain tincture on my site called Wet Pain. I would strongly suggest that you look at a really good turmeric with pepperine, and I would even get it with fenugreek. Fortunately, I make it, but I don't sell it. Maybe I need to start selling it. Might be beneficial. Yes, Prana, I am going to, and that's what I was just going to talk about. Unfortunately, my new recipe is on my phone, and I'm on my phone. So, it's going to have the Monroe effect, but we're adding some things to it. I am going to add, do you guys remember me telling you I spoke to a dermatologist that works at the same hospital system that I work for? And I want to say she's in her mid to late 60s. A roller? Yeah. Yep, it wouldn't be the 10 though, because let me tell you why. So, but you know what? I did order something, guys. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. So Prana, regarding the roller. No, I won't do a roller, but I just did order some bottles. They'll be in this weekend. They're a half ounce to where the Monroe effect, this is an ounce. A half an ounce is more than a 10 milliliter bottle. So it's a little bit more. I believe it's 15 milliliters. So it's the half an ounce. It's more than a roller bottle, but not as much as a 1 ounce. Picking up what I'm throwing down there? So that's what I'm planning on doing, the Monroe Plus, because let me explain to you. Ran into that dermatologist, and she's in her late 60s, early 70s. Anyway, we started talking about skincare, blah, blah, blah. I was talking to her about my rosacea and this and what my plans were on doing it. And she's like, oh, your skin looks so much better, though. I could, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, can I ask you what you use? And she said she uses green coffee oil Robusta. And after talking to her, I was thinking about what that unlabeled roller could be. Oh, this one. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think that's it. I don't know. I'll have to think. It'll come to me. I just need to go through my recipes and be like, oh, I already made that. Anyway, I got some. She gave me the website. Oh, look at this bottle of, this is just carrier oils, friends. But I got some. And it smells like a cappuccino. It's like you walked into a whatever. But they are cold pressed. They're the Robusta coffee beans. And they are picked when they're green and 100% organic. So that's going to be in the Monroe Effect Plus. It's also going to have Dermaglucan in it, which helps moisturize and sink things in. What else was I going to put into it? God, I can't even think. All kinds of stuff. I'll have to write it down. Like I said, everything's on my phone, and I'm on my phone, and I can't pull it to tell you guys what's going to be in it. So I'm really excited about that. I did put a little of that coffee oil on my face by itself before I went to bed last night, and I liked the way it felt. I'm also thinking about doing a dry oil Monroe effect. For those people who don't like the oily feeling on their skin, it's a dry oil. So that is something I am thinking about. As far as other things that I'm thinking about doing, we already just made our black seed, our barberry, and stinging nettle tincture. I think that's going to be a good tincture because barberries, a lot of recent clinical studies have been done with barberries. They help so many things, including helping remove the plaque from your veins and arteries. Black seed, we all know what Nigella sativa is good for. It's Muhammad Death, cures everything but death. And that's just not the oil. They weren't talking about the oil. They were talking about the plant itself. So it has that in it. And then in order to help your body absorb the barberries, we included fresh stinging nettle into that. We used a very high proof ethanol with that. And so that is processing, macerating right now. Like I said, I just got a oregano oil. Those oregano oils will be given out as little extras when the threshold is met when buying stuff. Trying to think what else I wanted to make. We're going to be making a hair tincture. I'm all out of my hair tincture, so we're going to be making a hair tincture soon, friends. And that's going to be going out onto the website. And that will include like stinging nettle, guarana. It's going to include horsetail, you know, all the things. So yeah, we'll have some new things on there in a few weeks. So detox, I took what is wrong with me? I took a break yesterday. I started it again today. I still haven't been on my tinctures, which you can tell a little bit of the brain fog. I don't know why I'm so stuttery today. It's kind of weird. I don't normally do that. But I'm fine. The first few days were the worst. I'm fine. The only reason that I took a break yesterday was because my face was getting really red. That rosacea, because I'm not even taking anything for my lymphatic or my liver. And, you know, skin issues come from those two systems in our body. So getting all that sludge out, it was really amping up my rosacea. And I really didn't like that. Not that it's painful or anything like that. I just didn't want the thickening of the skin to go crazy. I wanted to be able to try to control it a little bit. So that's that. And it doesn't look as red today. It's a little red, but not bad red. Anybody else detoxing? Is Cindy Lou still out here? Cindy Lou who? How's yours going? You're probably still not feeling a thing. No, thanks for asking. I've been trying to give updates, but I don't think I gave one yesterday or anything like that. You would like to start one? Yeah, I mean, it's my first one I've ever done. And I used the Zuma one. I didn't buy the fulvic acid or whatever because I already have activated charcoal in my apothecary, and I'm thought, why am I going to spend $40 on something that I can use activated charcoal for? You're feeling great? Moving slow yesterday, but drinking. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you're doing well. And Cindy Lou is doing, Cindy, you'll have to put in the brand of detox you're doing. That way everybody can research them, theirs too. Because there's, you know, and Cindy Lou's doing it. And I've had more side effects with the Zuma than she has with hers. Seriously. She has had an easy route. I felt a lot of fatigue. I mean, knocked down fatigue. My night sweats were starting to come back. But again, I quit taking all my tinctures. And I think Cindy was still taking her Mushroom 5 or Black Seed, whatever she takes. But, and like I said, I haven't restarted mine yet. But night sweats still aren't that bad. They're there and they're gone because of, I take that Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde to help me with my menopause. So I was really feeling a few things. Inflammation, tired, the redness and the rosacea. My allergies too. My allergies were really bothering me. Parify, Parasite Cleanse, Sustain for Gut, Metal Flush, and Red with Cinnabon binder. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up too, Cindy. And before then, you prepped for a few weeks with your diet, with getting rid of the sugar and eating low carb, right? And I did that for this Zuma one. I removed it, all the low carb. And any carbs I was getting was natural carbs other than Aunt Millie's low carb bread, which is like 1 carb a slice. But, well, I'm glad you're feeling well, Cindy Lou. Who? Getting things. Let me turn on my work computer. I was busy talking and quit paying attention to my... Saturdays are usually pretty... Saturdays. Jesus Christ. I need to go in and lay down. Ooh, sorry. You also ate pumpkin seeds every day. Nice. For metals, heavy metals, friends, like Cindy Lou had mentioned, pumpkin seeds are good for parasites on a maintenance level. But for metals, think about eating sunflower seeds. They're good at removing metals from your body on a maintenance level. Oh, yes. Guys, if you're interested in learning how to make your own vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract for cooking, baking, etc., we will be doing a live on July the 2nd. 2 things you need. It's only 2 ingredients, friends. You need your alcohol because vanilla extract is made with alcohol. Now, if you're buying imitation vanilla extract, that has the stuff from the beavers. So I don't know. It's weird. What was it? Beaver urine or beaver poop? I don't know. Anyway. Good, Cindy Lou. But anyways, real vanilla. You need your alcohol. I always use a spiced rum. I feel it really helps the flavor of your vanilla. Oh my God, it's so good. Normally, it's just used making vodka, and that's fine. I personally like to ramp it up a little bit with that spiced rum. And then I would suggest Madagascar. What is wrong with my speech ability today? Madagascar vanilla beans. You can get them on Amazon if you would like. And of course, you can't buy the spiced rum on Amazon. I don't think... Can you buy alcohol on Amazon? I don't know. Never tried. And you need a bottle to put them in. Everything in. And if you... What I usually do, if I don't have the money or I don't have the little bottles, I'll just use the bottle of alcohol as my container. And then when I get a chance to go to the store, I'll pour it in when it's done, I'll pour it in the individual bottles. But it takes 6 months to process, friends. That's why we're doing it now. Christmas gifts. We are going to, here in a few months, we're going to start a series on homemade Christmas gifts. So tinctures and, things like bronchitis, flu support, 100% natural throat spray that's kid-friendly, that tastes good. Tastes like, the Bianca, whatever that throat spray was, which wasn't bad. We'll be making that. We'll be making all sorts of natural antibiotics. We'll be doing our oregano oil. We'll be doing some usnea. We're going to make sure that we have some fire cider that you can give to friends and family to keep them well during the cold and flu season. Good gifts, guys, and they're made with love, and they're 100% natural. Just some really good stuff. So I've got an energy that you can add to juice that maybe we'll make that sometime. It's a knockoff from a company named Arbonne. I made it for my best friend. She's an Arbonne dealer. She loved their natural energy booster. So she's like, hey, can you make a knockoff of this? So yeah, we did that. Yeah. It's a little sweeter but I used a glycerite with it. So it's hard to take away the sweetness from the glycerite, you know. But it's a natural, you know, you don't need to have monster drinks or anything like that. Or if anybody goes and buys those, what are those 5-hour energies or anything like that, this is just a natural energy thing. Be a good Christmas gift for people who like those energy things that aren't good for you, that have all kinds of shit in them. This is 100% natural. Hello, Ivanda. How are you? Welcome. But yeah, you know, having the, there's other natural, you always need energy. That's my sister. My sister is one of those, I hope she's out here. I'm telling on you. I saw your 5-hour energy little bottles out in the garage. You shouldn't be drinking them things. I can make you some natural. Ginger shots. Yes. I've got some out in the freezer, Cindy Lou. And Linda, yeah, it's best to try to get away from them. I don't drink the energy shots. I have anxiety. So I don't need that, because if I drink too much coffee, too much caffeine, too much, I don't know if it will cause me an anxiety attack, but I don't want it. I don't want an anxiety attack. So I try to limit that. I don't want that. And if it's natural, then good. I will do natural, but even the naturals I gotta watch too. But yeah, those 5-hour energies, not good for you at all. And all it is basically is vitamin B, guys. It's a B complex. Because all the other things that they're putting in there, it's such a tiny amount, it's not making any difference. Whereas what we can make, it's going to have all kinds of, and a lot of it to keep you going. Anyway, I made it for her. She liked it. And I put him, and I gave her all of it last time her and I ran into it. She said, here, take the whole stuff. Because I had a quart jar of it. I was like, I don't even want this anymore. I don't use it. But we can make that. And like I said, it's a knockoff of an Arbonne one. And if you add it to a juice of your liking, you know, put it in your drink with some ice, and there you go. But think of other things that you guys are interested in making. Because I have made a lot of different crap, guys, and I forget about stuff that I have made. And I've made stuff that I haven't even videotaped. I made videos of. So if you think of something you want to try to learn how to do, we can do it together. Or if I've done it, we can still do a live together. So as far as Christmas gifts, things that you guys are interested in possibly doing, we can do jellies. Jellies are water bathed friends. We can do jellies. What, homemade jellies for your family and friends? You know? We can do wines, make our own mead. Of course. Scared I have to get more testing. Hope. Aww. Did I miss something, Cheryl? Is my memory's not good, Cheryl. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Our prayers for you, sweetheart. And it's scary. I've been there. I have been there. I know. When I was 24 years old, they thought I had breast cancer. The nipple had become inverted. I had seepage from the nipple. There was a mass. I had to go to the Cleveland Clinic. At the same time, I was having gallbladder issues. They did a double surgery. I could hear everything that they were doing, and I had to tell the anesthesiologist, I can still hear you, and they had to put me out. Woke in there, did a frozen biopsy in the operating room. She told me I had to make a decision. You know, we're going to do a frozen biopsy. Do you want a lumpectomy or do you want a mastectomy? I had already had my kids. I'm like, I'd only want to deal with this one time in my life. So I said, just do a mastectomy. First thing I did when I woke up, I felt it. It was still there. And she said, thank God we did it when we did it because your cells were starting to turn. Since then, I've had to have 24 years old, and I've gone through those old school mammograms. They are were horrendous. Today's girls, if you're complaining about the mammograms now, be happy. They're a lot better than they were, 30 years ago. They were horrible. But so many times I get callbacks. You got to come in for another, they want to do another 3D image mastectomy. They want to do an ultrasound. They want to do this. They want to do that. And it's scary. It's scary. So my prayers for you. Things will be good. Our mental outlook on things has so much power on our bodies internally. Stay positive. And you know what I tell people a lot? Keep making plans, no matter what the outcome is. You keep making plans because that is something to look forward to. It's something that keeps you going. Keep making plans. Keep being positive. You're going to be okay. Oh, well, I hope you sure. Just prayer, sweetheart. Gotta be positive. Your mental out and laugh. Laughter's best medicine. Hardest times of my life, we laughed. My mom was on her deathbed. We had to find something to keep us sane, and it was laughter. Even when the nurse was running down the hallway with my mother's wig, to this day, we still laugh about them. My mom was probably, if she would have been conscious at the time, she'd been so pissed. But we found it humorous and we laughed. And that's still something we laugh about to this day. What does the lymph and liver tincture do? It gives you support on your lymphatic system. It has great herbs for that. And it also does the same for your liver. It gives you a support. It's not a detox. It's not a, I guess you could call it a cleanse, but it can be taken every day, and it just supports your liver because everything in your lymphatic system, because everything that, oh, I was wondering what made a noise. Because everything that we put into our body, has to hit the liver, including your air. Some of the herbs do help the kidney. Yes, some of them do. Yes, like the dandelion that's in there. The stinging nettle helps support your kidneys. So yeah, there are a few things in there. Received your package. Oh, yay! Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Which ones did you get? You got to refresh my memory. Especially today, girl. I'm a hot mess. I really am. I haven't even done my gosha yet today. Guasha? Is it gosha or guasha? Gua? Is that how it is? Yeah, I haven't done any of this today. I've been pretty busy. Between work, my God. I had to do a non-disclosure agreement today with a company. And those things are a son of a bitch. And you're dealing with legal bullshit. And you're dealing with lawyers. And they always want to get fucking nitty gritty. Which, that is my job, to get into the weeds on things. But it's probably why my brain's worn out today. Because I had to deal with them sons of bitches. Did you? What kind of water do I drink? I do a citrus, but I also throw in ginger, mint, and cucumbers. Oh, okay. Yay! Yes. Keep me updated. Oh, good, Brandy. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll talk soon. Send me some pictures. You're going to love the Monroe Effect, Danny. You really are. Oh, where do I source my water from? Oh, honey, we we have a filtration system. But when we buy the water, so as I told you guys, I work for a university medical system. And at one time, years ago, I was in charge of nutritional services. Now, within that medical system, we have the James Cancer Center, and they are one of the top hospitals for cancer treatment. And, of course, when purchasing foods, including water for cancer patients, you know, you got to really be mindful and look at ingredients. Epidemiologists, the doctors, the oncology department, everybody gets involved in figuring out what is the best to put into a cancer patient because their body's immune system is at its lowest anyway. And you'll never guess what water it was. Nestle water. So if you have to buy a water, you're in the gas station, you don't have your own filtered water or spring water, and you're at the gas station, get Nestle. What's the difference with water? Reverse osmosis isn't bad if you are resubstituting your electrolytes. You know, that's the thing. Because it's hard to find pure fresh water. So for those people who don't have that option, you know, you've got to think about what can they do. And also in the event that you would have to filtrate it yourself, you know. But friends, I got to get back to work. My lunch hour is about over. Hi, Deanne. Hi, Deanne. I saw your Aunt Sandy the other day. Last week. She told me you two are new best friends. I saw your Aunt Sandy. That's what I told Nikki when she come home. I said, your Aunt Sandy was asking about you. Cheryl, the detox is coming along really good. I took a break yesterday. I started again today. All right, Lindsay, we'll see you later. Yeah, hi, Nan. She wants to take you to lunch and go have your nails done together. Oh, Lord. All right, friends. I have got to get off here. And, yeah. It was funny. I think some Botox occurred somewhere on there, but it's just my opinion. Because ain't nobody ever going to admit to it. Not on my face, friends. Just somebody we know. I think it happened. Anyway, friends, I'm going to let you go. I could make my own detox, Cheryl. I mean, I have the stuff to do it, but here's the thing. When it comes to making up something, yes, Heidi, yes. You should see it. Did you see it in person? Because I even looked at Jackie. She went to the bathroom and I said, she has something going on with the eyes. What happened? Because I don't know. But anyway, I want to laugh so bad. I got to watch what I say on here. I love you too, Linda. Have a good day. But when it comes to detox stuff, that's, you know, I don't want that liability. I don't want that liability of somebody, because those are serious herbs, killing something in your body. I don't want to mess around with that. It's one thing to make them for myself. It's another thing to make them for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, friends, I mean, you could, but I don't want to feel bad if somebody hurts themselves. Yeah. Okay, friends, I got to get back to work. Hi, Deanne. Make sure you say hi, Deanne. Sandy.